Got family country, got the super spy spectacles on in the AM, giving the eyes a rest from the contacts. So, what are we doing today? We're reacting to music. And what type of music are we reacting to? Well, we're going to be reacting into some hip hop and pop, reacting to artists who are blending faith and sound in powerful ways. Now, whether the beat hits or the lyrics speak deep or they're catchy, we're here for it and we're here to listen to it. So let's see which ones really carry the message and which ones just kind of ride the wave or they're just here for a vibe. Let's get into it and see what they have to say. The first one, let me make sure I'm set up right here. Okay, this is what I wanted to be on. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's going to be on the right one. And since it's Instagram, I'm going to go on this one because it makes it a little bit bigger. Okay, here we go. So this first one's going to be H-Town Christian rap. And I was like, interested. I'm here for it though, right? Let's see what we got here.
Praise, 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 praise. Lord, I praise, 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 praise. Lord, I give you.
Okay. And I think trying to find this one, I already went through this process. I had to redo the video because it took so long to find it, but let's go ahead and watch a tiny bit of it, not all of it.
Man, I appreciate it. Make you want to give him praise.
The Mexican Coca-Cola right there, hitting right with that pure cane sugar, not that high fructose. That's why your soda don't taste right.
Good day, good day.
Hold up, hold up. The truth, the truth. Lord, I just wanna give you praise for a whole nother day. Could've woke up in my grave. I just really wanna say I thank you for everything, for breaking every chain. So Lord, I give you praise for keeping my mind, keeping my heart, and giving me time to give you praise for the good and the bad. Through it all, you've had my back. Lord, I just wanna say thank you for another day, for allowing me to ride through the city with my bae. We ain't in no Ferrari, we sliding in the Dodge. I wanna say thank you for helping me beat all the odds, cause they said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here.
All right. So I think so. I think I'm definitely feeling that is definitely a Texas beat. It is I thought it was going to be just chopped and screwed the whole time. So this kind of threw me off the intro. I would have definitely thought he would have put a couple of more intros. And this is just me constructive because I like it. And I feel like this song should have a lot more than 116 views, but I don't think it's got 116 views because of the quality. I think it's the obscurity. It's tucked away. So I would have boosted this one on YouTube or something, put a couple of dollars behind it. But this one's definitely good, and I think this has a special guest on it. So let's go to that. Here we go.
I'ma give you thanks and I'ma give you praise, cause you keeping me and my family straight out the way. Went through some fire but ain't get burned.
Okay, right there, I like how she rides the beat. So, little news flash, I do music as well. I don't really mention it on here because there's really no reason to, for the most part, just separate entities. But I like this. I haven't done this on my post music that I shouldn't be doing anymore. Like after I stopped doing music a certain way, just being protective of what I'm rapping about, not always just doing something that could regard you as just Christian rap or Christian hip hop, but more of like just a person that has a relationship with God that makes music like these people. I really like how she rode the beat right there. I just want to hear that again. I want to see how she got into that.
You kept us standing tall, I'm standing bold against the enemy. Even when the enemy is the enemy, yeah, I'm standing G. I'ma give you thanks and I'ma give you praise, cause you keeping me and my family straight out the way. Went through some fire but ain't get burned, you kept us safe.
I guess that's my favorite part of her rap, is where she really kind of rode that beat and then kind of dived back in it, and just kind of double dutch the beat, if you would.
Was up late night thinking about your mercy and your grace. You kept me from the scene and the unseen. I can't thank you enough.
Change. So Lord, I give you praise. Lord, I give you praise. The bad.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the transition. Let's hear the transition and let's move on real quick. I'm not going to do the whole video. If y'all want me to do the whole video, leave your comment in the section below, in the comment section, and let me know. Otherwise, we're just doing like a quick cap and moving on.
What you've had my back. Lord, I give you praise.
Hey.
Praise. Lord, I praise.
That's a nice transition right there. And that is that, folks. Let's go on to the next reaction. Let's go on to the next reaction right here. This one is POV, inspirational music taking over. Well, I'm a fan of inspirational music. I think that the first inspirational teacher was God. I think all these other people are hijacking kingdom scriptures and universal laws that the Creator put into practice, and they can be used for good or bad, just like gravity. And so let's listen to this spiritual takeover. Usually, if you're going to do a song, you're going to have a little bit of a TikTok dance. You notice most people that have got these TikToks are going to have a little dance to go with it, because that's the trend now. You don't just put out a hit song without a little bit of a dance.
Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Walking with him ain't no second guessing. Some call it luck, but I call it a blessing. He give me peace, ain't no need to be stressing. He never gave up on me.
I like it. I like it. It's a vibe. It is inspirational. It's speaking life. Nathan and Davis Jr. DJ. That's Nathan and Davis Jr. DJ. Woke up this morning, out now, and this is what the new artists are doing. I think they just pumped the same song.
Finish the lyrics. Asher's Sunshine.
Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Walking with him ain't no second guessing.
Guess.
I kept it simple, no need to explain.
There he is with Frank.
The devil thought he had me, I got away. Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Walking with him ain't no second guessing. Some call it luck, but I call it a blessing. He give me peace, ain't no need to be stressing. He never gave up on me.
Guess the lyrics.
Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Yeah. Walking with him ain't no second guessing. Come on, man.
All right, so you can see right now, if you're gonna put out a song, and I don't do this, but if you're gonna put a song out and you really want to try to spend time to blow it up, you're gonna focus on, before you did it, you dropped it once, and that was, after you dropped it so many times, it was redundant. But now what people are finding out is new ways to drop the same audio bit, which I think is super cool. It's great for marketing. It's how you get a song stuck in somebody's head. Even a good song, it's okay to market in a way that gets stuck in somebody's head. I mean, we got so many bad songs getting stuck in our head. Definitely just, what do I think this track's hit spiritually? For sure. I definitely do. And I definitely would keep this in rotation. Let's go to the next song here. All right. This one is Rich and Famous One. And so he's doing he's redoing Usher's Tell Me Again. He's redoing Usher's Lovers and Friends. So, number one, when you redo a track like this, you have to come with a certain type of, you can't half step on the beat. Number one, because everyone's going to be hearing the other song in their head no matter what. And that's going to fight for position of what he's trying to say right now. So if you're going to drop something, you really got to drop something in a way that's going to make you almost kind of temporarily forget about what this song is about. So this is a bold move right here. I'm not saying you shouldn't take this move. This move's not for everybody is what I'm saying. So let's hear what Rich and Famous One has to say about this. I mean, let's see what he did on the track.
I wanna be perfect for God, but I still fall short of your glory. And they ain't gon' count. I wasn't content where I was, forgot you was writing my story. And they ain't gon' count. I ain't stand no 10 when you say you provided, you told me don't worry. And they ain't gon' count.
I like that. I ain't gonna cap.
I wanna be perfect for God, but I still fall short of your glory. And they ain't gon' count. I wasn't content where I was, forgot you was writing my story. And they ain't gon' count. I ain't stand no 10 when you say you provided, you told me don't worry. And they ain't gon' count. I was riding with a Glock 19, but she told me she still won't judge. I was too far gone. I took my eyes off the Lord and the enemy trying to come off.
Yeah, I like his flow. He's saying something too. A little bit of a testimony in there. I lost it all. Okay.
I was riding with a Glock 19, but she told me she still won't judge. I was too far gone. I took my eyes off the Lord and the enemy trying to come off. I lost it all. I was just slipping and sinking, but God, I'm glad that you called me. Just like Elijah, I've been on the run. I see commitment committing and I start to run. I spotted the P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been feeling different
Wait.
lately, bitch.
Let me show you guys this. I've caught this.
P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been
P31. Okay.
run. I spotted the P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been
I like it. Spotted me at P31. I caught this last night on this first tape. I was way too tired. I shouldn't have been doing any type of videos. I was like, nah, we're going to come back and do the reactions. What is a P31? P31 is a Proverbs 31 wife. So, right here, the wife of noble character. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband is full of confidence in her, and she lacks nothing of value. Listen, these women talking about these high value men, which don't qualify as high value men. We could break it down if you want to. I'm talking about according to God. I mean, you do you in your world and what you got going on with your kingdom. But as for me and my household, we shall serve the Lord. And we're going to speak about things that align with the kingdom, that stand the test of time. Because when you stand before God, all that other stuff going to melt and mold away, and it's not going to edify you. It's not going to sanctify you. It's not going to build you up. It's not going to make you a better example to the younger generations as well. So, wife of noble character. She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. A true high value woman. Now, you may have seen on a lot of these podcasts where the women are talking about high value men. Most of these women do not qualify at that time. Doesn't mean that they can't, but they do not qualify as a high value woman. How do you know that? Well, number one, you can't be giving the box away. All right. You can't be loaning the box out or giving the box out to people who have money or act a certain way. That disqualifies you as a high value woman. Also would dismiss you as a high value man as well, but that's a whole nother story. So, a wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Giving the box away ain't gonna make you worth more than rubies. Everybody knows that. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. Also, that's a value that you bring into the we're going to get into this. Maybe we're going to do the wife of a P31 and what a true P31 is. Thank you for dropping this right here, because we got to go back to the music. But Rich and Famous One, I think we need to break down what a P31 is. A high value woman in 2025. And he's trying to let you know he found him a real P21.
and then I started to run. I spotted
P31. Sorry. Let's hear this again.
The P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been feeling.
That's one to hear.
I lost it all. I was just slipping and sinking, but God, I'm glad that you called me. Just like Elijah, I've been on the run. I see commitment, committing, and I start to run. I spotted the P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been feeling different lately. Being single to mingle just ain't been appealing lately. Man, I need me a pretty lady that'll step for the Lord to get praise with no hesitation. Man, I've been in the spirit lately. When I pray.
Okay. See, you in the spirit, you're not going to want that same type of woman again at P31. Bro, you go just take the list and look at this. If you're a woman and you want to know what is a high value woman, just read this right here. You know, and pay attention to, and you might be like, well, how does this person do this? But kind of look at the spirit and the personality and the traits behind what a woman does that's a P31. I like this P31, huh? Song P31. Okay, so the song is called P31 by Rich and Famous. I should have known that before. My bad. Sometimes going into these songs, it may not have the song. Let's hear it.
To the Lord, my flesh started disintegrating. Man, I feel in that sin, man, I thought I was done. But Jesus, he came for a sheep, I had nowhere to run. Shawty, yeah, P31, she put.
What happened?
Don't count. I wanna be perfect for God, but I still fall short of your glory. And they ain't gon' count. I wasn't content where I was, forgot you was writing my story. And they ain't gon' count. I ain't stand no 10 when you say you provided, you told me don't worry. And they ain't gon' count. I was riding with a Glock 19, but she told me she still won't judge. I was too far gone. I took my eyes out the Lord and the enemy trying to come off. I lost it all. I was just slipping and sinking, but God, I'm glad that you called me. Just like Elijah, I've been on the run. I see commitment, committing, and I start to run. I spotted the P31. I looked in her eyes and I knew she the one. I've been feeling different lately. Being single to mingle just ain't been appealing lately. Man, I need me a pretty lady that'll step for the Lord to get praise with no hesitation. Man, I've been in the spirit lately. When I pray to the Lord, my flesh started disintegrating. Man, I feel in that sin, man, I thought I was done. But Jesus, he came for a sheep, I had nowhere to run. Shawty, yeah, P31, she put.
Oh, it looks like the song just cuts off. Okay, well, there you guys go. P31 by Rich and Famous. I think that song, okay, I'll definitely, again, when you're redoing a song like that, you really got to have a powerful message. You got to come strong. It's got to be mixed down right. And did the beat just support the message, or did it distract from it? That happens a lot when you're doing those type of songs. And I'll tell you that I wasn't distracted, and then I felt like, okay, P31. So this is what he's pushing, a Proverbs 31 woman. And I thought that was a good one. Last one that we're going to do for today, and we'll get into some more later. This one is by Official Thomas Austin, and If J. Cole Made Music for the Kingdom. Let's hear it.
That a game and put us apart. Got tired of letting all the wrong people in my life, they leaving my heart scarred. When I should have put you first, I feel.
Okay. I like how he did that with the emotion, just like
got tired of.
had nothing else to say but an emotion. That ad lib right there, I was feeling that. Let's run it back.
Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart. Got tired of letting all the wrong people in my life, they leaving my heart scarred. When I should have put you first, I fell victim to a fatal attraction. Like you ain't show me my worth. I know this life that I live is attractive. They gon' see the words down to the ad-lib, saying they been rocking with me since back when they ain't contributed none of this passion at all. God, I must confess, I ain't believe when you said you handle it all. God, I must confess, I had to see for myself and let me to fall. God, I must confess, I was at war with my flesh, some battles I lost, but you wiped it clean for us all. You paid the ultimate cost. Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart.
Official Thomas. Okay.
We got a decade of history, we locked in like a. And then I used to be all. Show them. We got a decade.
I thought I'd hear a lot more of him just doing that one song.
Better than I used to be all of myself. I don't wanna hear nothing by nobody else. I confess I had issues with ego and pride to start. Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart. Got tired of letting all the wrong people in my life, they leaving my heart scarred. Better than I used to be.
Oh, that's good right there. That's
At the
money.
end of the day, come down to this. I can't really operate.
Better than I used to be all of myself. I don't wanna hear nothing by nobody else. I confess I had issues with ego and pride to start. Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart. Got tired of letting all the wrong people in my life, they leaving my all about cell phone one.
Could you see this as kind of like you taking that lap after work, your workout, or a day, a day after work, and you're trying to get back? Like, look, man, this is trying to get your mind state right, get back in the frame of mind of who you are and where you are. You just kind of ride into this music. It's not overbearing where it's like I gotta listen to the complexity of it. I definitely understand that and have done that before. It's kind of like I could just kind of vibe out. I don't gotta think too hard, but I'm not aimlessly. I'm vibing to something that's got a good tone and a good spirit. What do you guys think about it?
I don't hear nothing by nobody else. I confess I had issues with ego and pride to start. Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart. Got tired of letting all the wrong people in my life, they leaving my heart scarred. When I should have put you first, I fell victim to a fatal attraction. Like you ain't show me my worth. I know this life that I live is attractive. They gon' see the words down to the ad-lib, saying they been rocking with me since back when they ain't contributed none of this passion at all. Better than I used to be.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, this one should have. I'm just surprised it only has 481 views.
Idolize every aspect of the game and put us apart.
Sometimes I feel like TikTok, I mean, I know that it caps it. I don't know why they would cap this song, but I really feel like they cap Christian stuff a lot. There are some that they let them break out. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it on some of my videos. Like, I got like 250,000 views on like one. But sometimes I just get hit out the gate. Like, I don't know if there's like somebody who's just like watching that wants to make sure it don't get out. I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories. I'm just saying I'm surprised that this song doesn't have a little bit more of a vibe. It is 2 days, but usually you see your first increase. After a while, you see 6 saves. That's what's funny to me. Like 6 saves with 47 hearts, and usually it'll get pumped more than this. So Thomas Austin.
Searching for signs in the darkest of hours, in your eyes with the light I need.
We'll do deep dives into artists later, and we'll deep dive into Austin on another occasion. Right now, we're just looking at different videos. So I wanted to show you guys. I said we're going to be looking at Christian videos today, doing some reactions and seeing kind of what's out there. We're 22 minutes in, and I think that probably for 3 videos that are like a couple of seconds long, that's probably going to be it for us. God, family, country. Tune in for the next one.